Hey everybody, Danny
Joey
Smith.
Smith too.
Glad to have y'all with us today. And today we've got kind of a few questions, and then just going to talk about how some things just never die. How what we lived at Graceland and during those times, of how we still kind of do things now. So,
Otherwise, he's saying we never grow up.
Never. One of the things that was a question that come in was some of the things we did. Of course, we've talked about, we rode golf carts, snowmobiles. We had the racquetball court, but we also was just like every other
Had
kid.
the tree house too.
Yeah, the tree house. Tell them about. Daddy had built us a tree house, and
it's just a regular tree house. It had a door and double pane. Was it? No, they were single pane windows.
Yeah.
Wall-to-wall carpet. We stole that from Elvis because he had wall-to-wall carpet. Had a little refrigerator up there, TV. Nothing fancy. Just like every other kid, we just had a tree house. Nothing to it much.
No. We also as a matter of fact, I had a lady send a picture about a month ago, or maybe a little longer, and asked me did I recognize this fellow, and it was actually me on the skateboard. We used to skateboard down the big hill at Graceland. Joey used to ride his bike. To get into that, I'll tell you a little. Me and Joey and of course Rory Miller. I've talked about him before. Was Vernon's girlfriend's son. We were skateboarding down the hill at Graceland, and they were in front of me and did good. The day I'm talking about, and a rock actually hung up on my wheel.
And it got rough when them rocks.
And I actually got rough with the pavement. And let's just say I didn't skateboard for a while, but I did have a good skint behind, I guess you could say. So
to say the least.
What's some of the other things? We just.
Oh man, God, it's so much. Like I said, it was never a dull moment. The golf carts was probably one of the funnest things we did. Of course, I had a little mini bike, a little Honda 50 that I like riding around a lot. And now, instead of growing up, we still ride and play and side by sides, Argos, you name it. If it'll go, we ride on it and have fun with it and everything else.
I guess you could still say we will always, as our slogan goes, we always live Elvis, and that's not just words. I guess we always will with the crazy and wild things that we do, like we're going to do here in a little while. But we did have a couple somewhat serious questions come in, and I'm going to let Joey, I know he had one about Elvis's son or something, but go ahead.
Yeah, not trying to step on no toes or insult or hurt nobody's feelings, but Elvis has a child, a single child, one child, and that's Lisa. That's the only child Elvis had. I've heard a lot of well, he was a man and he slept with a lot, and that's probably true, but the thing about it is it's funny. Today's day of technology, it wouldn't be hard to prove that Elvis had another child if he did.
But it never seems to come about.
Right. Every time I talk to somebody, and I wouldn't rule out the possibility 30 years ago, even 20 years ago. But today, come on. And, the next question is, how come they're all Elvis impersonators? Just about everybody that comes forth to say, hey, I'm Elvis's child, is an Elvis impersonator. And if I ask them, questions, they get pretty mad at me, which I'm just, hey, I'm not ruling out nothing. Hey, where's the proof? And proof's in the pudding.
And understand what he's saying. Because I actually, me and my wife was just at the festival in Tupelo, where there's Elvis impersonators, and there's some good ones out there.
Oh, some great ones
and,
out
and
there, man.
we appreciate them all. That's not what he's saying. What he's saying is they want to say that they're Elvis's child and try to look and do and
because it would help their career.
Right.
You know, I'm not bashful.
Right.
You know, if I you know, it is what it is. You don't like me, hey, I'm going to tell the truth. I always do. Elvis does not have any other children other than Lisa Presley.
And
Lisa
that's our
Marie.
story, and we're sticking to
That's
it.
it. And also, I've heard the other one. Have you heard the latest one?
No.
Jesse did not die at birth. Elvis's brother, Jesse, twin brother. That sometimes it was Elvis on stage, sometimes it was Jesse on stage, and they separate them because they knew that, you know, Elvis would need a break and Jesse would need a break.
Right.
So they separated them at times. Of course, I find that amazing because Vernon and Gladys had to been they had a crystal ball to know that Elvis was going to be a rock star, right? So, I mean, these stories they're just false.
You know, but
as false as Elvis is still alive, trust me, I would love if he would have still been alive. I would have loved it.
We all would.
I mean,
God.
I would have.
God, what today would be like, and it'd be fantastic.
Of
But
course.
that's just, you know, that's some of the things that we kind of want to touch base.
Here's a question.
Okay.
A lot of people have asked.
Okay.
Okay, for both of you, what kind of music do you think, if Elvis were alive today, he would like?
What kind of music?
That's what they asked. What kind of music do you think? Your opinion.
Well, one thing about Elvis is I mean, he had the gift of being able to change with the times.
Right.
I don't think he would like rap for sure. I don't think I don't know nobody that does like rap other than young folks. I personally don't either.
Right. Well, that's not his image of singing it.
No.
He always did great with like I said, the traditional, of course,
Traditional
changing
rock
with
and roll.
times, gospel, country. And we all know, hey, he wasn't called the king of rock and roll for nothing, so he would have always hung with rock and roll. May it have been a little different in times, and sure, and like Joey said, he would have moved along with it. But yeah, now I'm glad you brought that up because that was a good question.
Good question.
But with that being said, I want to touch on a few other little things before we get out here and enjoy our
We're gonna do some mud riding.
our weekend. One, appreciate all of you watching, and
Oh, don't forget to hit that like button.
that's right.
Gotta hit that like
If you
button.
like it, hey, let us know, because that's what keeps us going from the heart. Another thing, we're going to be at John Daly's event at the Holiday Inn in Memphis
That's from the 11th
through
all
the
the
15th.
Yeah, from the
2018.
11th this year,
2018.
2018.
That is correct.
Uh,
We're going to be there. Our families, mom and dad's going to be there. I know one of the days. You'll have to look at the schedule to see. But if you get a chance and you're down, hey, come out and talk to us, and we'll shoot and we'll live some Elvis together. Another
to
thing
meet
that
a lot of y'all face to face, and love to meet a lot of my Facebook friends face to face.
Right. Love our
Talk
friends.
to you a lot on Facebook, but there's nothing like person to person, and
Exactly.
we're pretty much the same.
That's
in
what makes
person
it
as
for
we are
us
on Facebook.
is y'all. So as long as y'all keep it up, hey, we'll keep it up. But what I was going to say is we're going to be there. We've got a little bit of and you may not be interested, but we hope y'all. We got a little bit of Elvis merchandise, not Elvis merchandise, but Memphis Mafia Kid merchandise coming on. Joey's got one of the bracelets, and I do too.
You guys get that part now. Get the Memphis Mafia Kid right there.
And our slogan: we always live Elvis.
That ain't tattooed on there.
We're gonna have T-shirts, and we're gonna have car window decals, and we're gonna have pictures. So, like I said, if y'all get a chance, hey, come by and see us. If you don't get a chance to make it to Memphis shortly after that, and you're interested in some stuff, we'll tell you how you can order it and get it. Like I say, till then, you know what we always say. Oh, one quick question. I'm not question. One quick thing I want to point out.
One quick.
I know, but this touched my heart, and it just goes to show about the young fans and the young folks that's into Elvis today. I got a postcard the other day and told my wife. It really touched me.
I know.
It was from New
They
Zealand.
told you that your brother is smarter, better looking of the two, right?
No, that would be that. No, that's definitely not. But anyway, Hudson, I want to say hey from New Zealand. I got your postcard, and buddy, I'm glad you love everything about Elvis and you love our videos. You keep watching, and if there's something you'd like us to talk about, hey, send me another postcard and ask me about it. But until then, hey, what do we always say? We always live Elvis.